Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Paul.
And this is Senex.
And we are bringing you the possibly final game in the finals of the FRB Grand Tournament. GoSuViBe currently has a 2-0 winning, lead against GoNzi. So if he can win this match, he will go home with the bacon. But if GoNzi can manage to get the victory, he will put himself back into the running. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, this has been a month-long tournament of ups and downs, some noticeable upsets coming all the way to this final point. And obviously, as you just mentioned, Paul, this could in fact be match point. $160 on the line right now. Who is going to take home kind of the lion's share of that? We're going to have to see. GoSuViBe going for a little bit of a kind of interesting strategy right there, going for the extractor trick and just now getting his overload. I was thinking it might have been an 11 pull, something like that, but no, he's just deciding to kind of do that one, which I believe has been mathematically proven to be slightly less efficient than the 9 Overlord, but he can play however way he wants. He's up 2-0.
Yeah, that's exactly right. He is up 2-0. He could even go for a proxy hatch, although I don't think that would be actually that effective. I think it would have been cool to see him kind of do some kind of cheesy build, as he does have the lead. He can even lose 2 more games if he needs to before he decides to really play seriously. But we see GoNzi here going for a proxy ratch, so GoNzi, regardless of the fact that he's behind, chooses to take the riskier build, and I'm honestly not sure about the placement for this Rax. I feel like it would kind of be easily scouted. I don't know, but the Overlord's definitely going to see it, and if it continues on the path it's on.
Yeah, I'm once again just kind of confused by this. All-in play is just generally not as strong in an FRB kind of setting, because you invest so much at trying to get those units out on the field that the expand you then want to take behind it just isn't as valuable. And in fact, oh no, we immediately see the Roach Warren getting thrown down by Vibe, and he's right now taking his extractor at the perfect time because he knows he's going to get the huge swell of gas, so he doesn't even take that extractor until after the Roach Warren. I think that the second all of those Marines try to push into his base, they're going to be greeted by just fistfuls of acid thrown on them by the roaches.
Wow, that is super bad for GoNzi. Now we do see that he has currently scouted this. He needs to run away. As you can see, he's moving his Marines back into his main base and was going to need a bunker or something to help defend against the impending doom attack that comes from GoSuViBe. Now we do see GoNzi continue to make another Marine, and actually making once again another Marine, so kind of confused as to why he doesn't just go ahead and lift and run away. But yeah, we'll see how GoNzi handles this. He did scout, he did get the information he needs, so if he is a good enough player, he should be able to deal with this.
I actually like his decision to continue producing off of this barracks. The amount of production that he would lose by trying to lift it off and move it back to this base would be, I think, unacceptable, basically, if he's going to hold off this attack. So right now, just looking at the units tab, he only has 3 Marines total, which means he needs to be producing them just as fast as possible. This one wants to be probably canceled, though it might end up escaping from that Roach. I think that roaches are just hair bit faster than Marines, though, and they do kill that third Marine off. And so really the entirety of GoNzi's defense right now are going to be the 3 Marines he produced off of that long-distance barracks.
Yeah, this is definitely a very risky position for GoNzi to be in. Now we do see the bunker is currently finishing up for GoNzi, so he should be able to get his Marines into there, and if he can pull back some SCVs and just repair it, he should be okay. At the same time, getting that expansion, I do like that choice. It's not too hard to defend against roaches when you're on the high ground with the bunker, but by deciding that it's actually not too hard to break a bunker down, he does see that bunker is going to wait for some roaches to get up here, as well as move his Overlord up here for some sight. And actually, I think he can move around to the edge here. Ooh, yeah, using that Overlord for the vision is going to cancel another bunker, so GoNzi is really going to have a rough time trying to get another bunker up here. Of course, the Marines do have good enough range with that bunker. I believe it gives them an increased range to do some damage to the roaches, but ooh, wow, Vibe going for the supply depot. If he can get it down, his base is going to be completely open, and he does get it down.
Yeah, this is going to be just so difficult to hold off 4 more roaches still in production, and a group of 7 just marching right in, once again trying to bypass that bunker now that they have a path to do so, and they're going to get right into the worker line. In fact, every SCV being pulled off the line as all of those Marines are going to have to hop out and really start trying to deal with this attack, though it looks like slowly but surely the roaches are being brought down, and if he can just defend against these reinforcements, he might be able to hold this off.
Yeah, that's all he needs to do. Unfortunately, there are 4 roaches, and just it's going to be so hard for him to deal with this. But the SCVs do get a good surrounding. Actually, 4 of the roaches, really excellent micro there by GoSuViBe. But oh my god, look at the supplies. It's 40 for Vibe and 27 for GoSuViBe. And look at the units lost. Oh, interestingly enough, Vibe is actually behind.
Yeah, it's the same number of workers as well right now, except that one roach in the back continuing to pick off the weakened SCVs.
Oh, wow.
However, it's going to be those reinforcements that are continuing to stream across the map that are the major problem for GoSuViBe right now. Right now, it's 11 roaches against 11 Marines, and without some kind of serious bunker wall, I think GoSuViBe is going to be in an incredibly good position.
Wow, interesting there that GoSuViBe didn't move his Marines into the bunker, ended up losing even more Marines, and Vibes continued with this pressure, is not letting up. There are currently 3 racks for GoSuViBe. That should be enough to handle this. I'm actually so confused as to why GoSuViBe has not walled off again. I guess he's just lost so much in the income. But ooh, wow, a ton of Marines going down right there, as we can see on the floor there. A ton of bodies that just got completely disintegrated. And now once again, there's only 1 bunker and 4 Marines in that to deal with this, with another one trying to get built again.
Yeah, just really unfortunate decision making right in the end, kind of like right when it counts right here, as GoSuViBe continuing to lose all of his SCVs, these Marines doing their best to pick away at the roaches, but slowly but surely just losing all of his economy, now down to just 8 workers against his opponent's 16. And while I do think once again this attack is going to be stopped, there's just even more reinforcements. Vibe is 100% all in, but it's working out for him.
Yeah, he's 100% all in with 36 supply and only 12 for GoSuViBe. GoSuViBe, there is no way that he can continue to hold on. His defenses have run out. There are no more bunkers, or at least there are 2 bunkers, but no Marines left in those bunkers except for a couple. And wow, 8 supply is just not going to be enough to deal with these roaches. It's just really bad news.
Yeah, all of these mules desperately trying to get at least a little bit of income. We can see GoSuViBe spending it as fast as he can, just churning out as many Marines as possible, but with some pretty good focus firing, GoSuViBe is forced to GG.
Alright guys, well that is the epic conclusion to the FRB Grand Tournament. GoSuViBe with the victory. Big shout out to Vibe. Everyone give a round of applause right now.
Yeah! I expect hundreds of people to be at home clapping for no reason, and their wives, girlfriends, significant others looking at them being kind of like, what are you doing? Like,
they told me to, but wow, that was just